going on, man?
Man, everything's good, man.
I hear you. Tell the fans who you are. Tell them who you are.
Man, this is Fiya Whaley, pro fighter from the Warrior Warehouse, coming to y'all. This is get this going.
Okay, all right. Well, Mike, look, we're here today to talk about you. How long you been an MMA fighter?
In August, it'll be 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what got you into MMA? What made you decide to go to the Warrior Warehouse?
I've always been just competitive.
Okay.
Like, I've loved competitions from day one. I've been a fighter my whole life. This is no different.
Okay. Well, where to start? I mean, you play sports, or where to start?
In high school, I was a standout wrestler of my year. I just couldn't help but keep pushing myself. I was never, the tallest guy in the schoolyard, so I was like, I gotta do something to keep myself going.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna be, like somebody's pushover.
I got you. Okay. How'd you find the Warrior Warehouse? How'd you find Lance?
I found Lance actually thanks to my cousin who trained with Lance before, and he heard that I was looking for an MMA gym, and he told me where they were. I was like, hey, that's close by. Like 15 minutes away. Let me go over there. Let me see what they got going on.
Okay. Well, did you go through a tryout or?
Tryout? Oh man, they killed me. My soul was about to levitating around the gym day one.
Yeah.
I went through the conditioning. I went through sparring. Went through rolling. I was like, oh, this is real. No, let me fight like I'm fighting for my life in here.
Okay.
And I fell in love with it on day one.
So you was hooked from there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool. So go through a typical day. What's a typical day of Michael the Fiya Whaley? What's a typical day in being an MMA fighter?
Oh, the typical day for me: wake up 7 in the morning, get ready for a workout, go for a jog, get at least a mile in, time myself, try to push the cardio, get out, eat, make sure the family's okay, wait about 3 hours, let my body recover, do another workout with some weights, nothing too strenuous, just to keep the blood going, keep myself to going to another level, then rest again, eat again, make sure the family's good. Family is always number one, and then get ready to work out with y'all.
Okay. So what's a team Beast Mode Killer training camp like? What are some of the things you got to deal with on a regular basis going through a camp?
It's not what it's about. What it isn't like. It's all about blood, sweat, and tears.
Okay.
Every day. If you're not willing to sacrifice, then it's not for you.
Okay. All right. So is it about being the strongest? Is it about being the fastest? Is it all the above?
Oh, anybody can do that.
What do you get out of training with Team Beast Mode Killers?
Oh, it's not about being who's the fastest, who's the strongest, and all that. It's all about what's going on in here. Do you have the heart to keep going? If you falter, that means you're just not dedicated. And that's one main thing I always pride myself. How can I say it? It's like, I have no problem committing myself to the cause. If it's something that I want, I'm going to work for it. I will grind for it.
Okay.
Grind and suffer now, be successful later.
Yeah, all right. So what is your goals? What is your overall goals as an MMA fighter?
As goals as an MMA fighter, I want to be known. I want to be known for being that guy that pushed and left the road for only the strongest and the best to go through.
Okay. So you trying to get to to the big dance like Bellator, UFC?
Of course.
Okay.
If you're not aiming to be in places like that, then you shouldn't be doing this. This is not that type of sport.
Okay. All right. So you got some fights coming up. What's your next fight coming up?
My next fight will be July 23rd in Virginia under the Fire and Ice promotion.
Okay. Who's your opponent?
His name is Martin Davila. He trains out of ATT, and he just got promoted to a brown belt from under Gracie.
Okay.
Not under Gracie, under Cyborg. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, he sound like some serious business. So tell me what makes what gets you geared up every day to fight somebody with what kind of record, skill set? What makes you know that you can fight this guy?
Just looking at my family.
Okay.
They've always raised me never to back down from anyone. Like, a fight's a fight. Like that's all there is to it. And like, as long as I'm training myself hard enough, I know I'll be ready.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Well, tell us about your coaches. How does your coaches motivate you? Training styles. How do they push you to be the best?
Oh, that yell at me. They make sure I stay on point about my technique, what's wrong with my speed, what's wrong with this, what's wrong with that. They make sure they critique every part of my game. They always say, you are your biggest critic. Wrong. Next, right after that, it's your coaches. Your coaches will always push you because they want you to be the best that you can be.
Okay. Okay. Now, you said you've been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
What makes team? Do you think Team Beast No Killer is one of the best camps out there?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Why? Why?
It's just
why do you think they're the best?
it's just the grind that we enforce on not only ourselves but our opponents.
Okay.
And when BMK is talking about now, they know there's a grind coming your way. They know something is coming. There's a storm coming for you, and they know it now.
Okay.
It's like we are not to be ignored.
Okay. Now, of course, you have another fight coming up in August.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between this fight you have coming up now and who are you fighting in August?
In August, it will be Jared Psycho Scoggins.
Okay. Which one do you think is the harder fight, and which one do you think is the most important fight?
Honestly, I don't think either of them will be harder because each of them have their own styles. That's what every fighter brings. Every fighter brings their own style into the cage or any type of fight. Mm-hmm. But for I'd say the most important, I honestly have to say it would probably be Scoggins.
Okay. Why?
Because coming off from Scoggins with his brother already in the UFC and everything is like, he's what, 3-4-0 now? Mm-hmm. And he hasn't been beaten, like soup cans. He's been beating, guys who have their own top styles that make them quality opponents. Okay. And he has been beating them. So, hey, that's who I need. Those are the type of guys that I need to fight to get my name out there. If I want to go somewhere, I have to be for that fight. I have to be ready for it.
Okay, that's what's up. If you had to tell a fighter who wanted to join the fight game, what would you tell them?
Be ready to sacrifice.
Okay.
You cannot be in this sport and not be ready to sacrifice. This is not something that you can do just for a hobby. Mm-hmm. You're literally going to practice, and every day you're liable to get punched in the face, and you have to be willing to take that every day to get anywhere. If you're not bleeding, if you're not sweating, then you're in the wrong sport.
Okay. All right. What would you tell your fans about you? Tell the fans something that nobody knows about you.
Every day, I look at my family, I look at myself in the mirror, I downgrade myself to make sure I'm still pushing myself.
Okay.
I have a family to take care of. There are things I could have been doing, but I chose to do something that I have a passion for. I refuse to be one of those guys that look back at what if, and I refuse to be one of those types that'll be sitting at a job that I don't know I like. I'm not gonna sit around in the office and sit there like, this is just not me. There will be no what ifs in my life.
Okay, that's what's up.
This is something that I truly have a passion for.
Okay. Now tell us about your teammates. Are all your teammates as crazy as you, or are you a special breed by yourself?
I'll just say that I'm different. I'm not gonna say I'm special from the team. Like, I'm just different. All of us have our own style. Okay. Like there are days at practice we're all just ready to kill each other, ready to rip each other's throats out, or just knock each other out every day. Okay. Shout out Coltrane, She-Hawk, Tanya, all y'all crazy.
Okay, well that's what's up. That's what's up. So like I said, so far the camp's going good. No major problems. Things coming along good.
Oh, the camp has been great. Just focusing on one opponent at a time. I know I have Scoggins coming up, but I refuse to look past Marty. That's disrespectful to my opponent. Mm-hmm. But this camp has just been. No doubt. It's been a grind. My soul has levitated throughout the gym like I don't know how many days in the past few weeks, but it's just something that you have to go through if you want to make it.
Okay, all right. We gonna leave on this last note.
Okay.
Give a shout out to all your coaches and tell them that you're gonna give it your all every day. Give it to them.
All right. Shout out, and all my prayers go out first of all to our wrestling coach, Coach Robert Wiggs. we're all praying for you, and shout out, I will make you proud for everything that you've been teaching me, all the times that you've been punching me, all that. Our head honcho, Lance Adams, you the first one who put the beast mode killer in me, the one who got me to the door. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Who is Coach Ryan? You teach me everything on how to think outside of the box, teaching me all types of combinations, everything that I didn't think I'd be able to do. Coach Nate, thank you for helping push everybody on the team, for getting and being involved. You're the one who got me started too. Hey, much love, brother. Coach Darren, you grind us all the time. You're constantly riding us to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. There are times that we all just want to go off, but we know you're just doing your job. It's all of our coaches' job to push us and to break us. It's our job not to break. And just every coach in there brings so many different aspects to the game. Like, you cannot walk into the Warrior Warehouse and say, Coach Will. There's so many times that Coach Will has been ready to just kill any of us from messing up, because he devotes so much of his time to all of us. It's like he's up at like 3 a.m. getting fights ready for us. No one can say that he has not been there for us at all. If some of us look at us as fighters, like, he looks at us like we're his children. And if we go in the cage unprepared, that's something that not only him but all the coaches will beat themselves up about. And that's one thing that I also have to push for me and my teammates. We're representing everything that these coaches are teaching us.
All right, there you go. All right, man, that's all I need. Thanks for it, man. All right, we'll go ahead and sign off. Once again, tell everybody who you are.
Man, this is Fiya Whaley from the Warrior Warehouse, pro fighter. Look out for me July 23rd. I'm coming to the cage, and I'm coming for that win. Let's go.
All right, it is what it is.
Crossbones.
Throw your hands in the sky.